Hi, everyone. Welcome to the morning stretch. Tricia Sloma, joined by special guest, Jack Van Meter.
Here I am this morning, filling in for my boss.
Right. Matt Engelbrecht. He's actually out speaking at a school right now. You guys are pretty popular this time of year. I think the teachers are giving up.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I really think that's what happens when we get close to the end of the school year.
Yeah, I think so.
And God love them. They've put in a long, long year. And if they want to have somebody take over their classrooms and do career days or talk about the weather, go for it, right?
I absolutely love going to schools. It's just fun to engage with the kids. And then my favorite thing ever is asking them, what's your favorite type of weather? But more importantly, what's your least favorite type of weather? And you get all these crazy answers. And the best time is when we're talking about tornadoes and then we're talking about fire tornadoes and it's something else. They cut loose, if you will.
Well, tell me about the weather this weekend, because you're a very popular guy because you get to deliver sunny forecasts,
Yes.
warmer temperatures.
Yes.
We have been dreary all week long.
It has been a horrible week here in Michiana. Honestly, I'll put it plainly. It's just not been fun. Very Seattle-esque pretty much this whole week. But this weekend, it's going to be absolutely lovely. A little cool out there, but you know what? We're going to take it for this time of year. Tomorrow for Saturday, we have a high temperature of 65 degrees forecasted, and also going to be partly cloudy throughout the day. Sunday, getting close to 70 degrees, 68 degrees, and finally for Memorial Day on Monday, we are looking at a temperature of 70 degrees and calm conditions. So a very nice weekend forecast ahead,
I think we
Tricia.
deserve it, and I think it's nice, and I think we're all going to be really happy when we get to see solid days of sunshine
Yes.
coming soon. So,
Yes.
hey, we have another special guest
do.
that we want to welcome in. I want to introduce everybody to Daniel Hochstetler, and occasionally you might get to hear his stories on 16 Morning News Now. But Daniel, I want you to explain your role here at Channel 16. You're behind the scenes more than you are in front of a camera or putting your voice to anything, right?
You are very correct on that, Tricia. This is my first on-air debut, so I consider this an honor.
Oh, great.
And yes, I am a photographer/editor, so I do a lot of filming behind the scenes, of course. And I also edit the morning show along with another editor, of course. And I also edit some of Tricia's stories, like Wednesday's Child and One School. That's all me, so
Yes.
absolutely.
Well, you helped me out a tremendous amount, so I'm happy to have you on the morning stretch because you have a really cool story that you worked on ahead of Memorial Day. And I think it's, you know what, when we think about our weekend plans, everybody's got either a cookout, maybe it's a soccer tournament, something fun. Maybe they're headed down to the Indy 500. I mean, we just have so many fun celebrations that we're going through. And I think you are bringing us an important story that reminds us what Memorial Day is truly about. It's a solemn observance, a moment to think about these families and these individuals who have served in our military and gave the ultimate sacrifice, right?
Absolutely, that was perfectly summed up there, Tricia. Yeah, everybody that is not from a military family, of course, it's a day off for them, off of work. Some at least a day off work, and they do some celebrations. But for some families, that is not the case. For some families, it's a sad day for them because they're Gold Star families, because some of their loved ones served in the military and died in battle, and that's what Memorial Day is truly about. And I wanted to put a face to that because not a lot of people, and this is the man right here. His name is Ryan Balmer. Mm-hmm. He was a special agent, and he started in 1992 in the Air Force, and he was deployed to Iraq. And he was doing a lot of stuff there, but unfortunately, he did not come. He unfortunately passed away in Iraq in the line of duty. And but I wanted to tell his story and tell what the true meaning of what Memorial Day is truly about.
Yeah, that's it's a heavy story. I watched it this morning, Daniel. It was very, very well put together. I do have a question though. Where exactly was the memorial?
Yeah, so he has a memorial at Battelle Park in Mishawaka. and it's a beautiful memorial, honestly. It has a replica of the Eternal Flame. If you've been to Washington, D.C., Arlington Cemetery, they have the original Eternal Flame with John F. Kennedy. They have a replica of that and also has different members of the military and World War II, Vietnam, and Iraq and Afghanistan. And it's a very beautiful, well-put memorial. And this is where Ryan Balmer's memorial is at. It's not where he was buried. He's buried in one of South Bend's cemeteries.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful memorial there to commemorate what he has done.
Oh, absolutely. His family spoke to you, and I love this, that his parents are no longer with us, but his siblings spoke so lovingly of their brother, and you see them here in the pictures. What I think is really special is they continue to keep his memory alive. They have a special fund, and you talk about it in the story a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. That was an important part of the story. Not just about what Ryan did, but also afterwards, like how he he's still contributing now, even though he's not here. They're still honoring his memory by helping veterans today and also other Gold Star families. And when I asked them a question, and I wasn't able to put this in a package, but I think it's very important how successful this fund is. They told me they've raised already over $75,000 for families. And when I heard that was quite amazing. And it took them 10 years in order for this fund to start, because at first they didn't want. They were still processing the grief of Ryan, but they realized that that's something they had to do something to honor his memory, and the fund that's named after Ryan is something they did.
Yeah, and we're going to help people if they want to contribute to that fund, give them information on how to take part. You're going to have all of this on our website, WNDU.com. But we want people to look for this story on 16 News Now through the weekend and on Memorial Day. But more importantly, when you're out and about, maybe with family and friends and getting together and just taking a moment, we want you to think though about these families, these Gold Star families, and these people that gave the ultimate sacrifice, because freedom isn't free, as we know. So Memorial Day really has a deeper meaning for these families. So thank you, Daniel, and thank you for being on our show and being on the morning stretch with us this morning.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
All right. And be sure to check out that story and much more at WNDU.com. Thanks for joining us on the morning stretch.